This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Brassfield Rods wants to know any handsome Jimmy Valiant stories you can share with us.
You know what? I was never around Jimmy much. I know Lawler's got a zillion of them because he's one of Lawler's guys there in Memphis for all those years. Jimmy came in to work with Cowboy in Mid-South for a while, and Watts ended up firing him. I think he fired him and Ken Patera. I'm not sure about that, but I know he fired Jimmy, handsome Jimmy, and one more guy. I think it was for no showing, or they didn't like the drive, or too far, or wore out. I don't know, but Cowboy didn't tolerate that. So that was my first experience with him. I never seen anybody that was so different off camera than they were on camera than handsome Jimmy. You know, you'd think when you're talking to him off camera that he's just ingested a handful of downers, and then you get him in front of the camera and he's lights up.
Right.
Always an enjoyable guy to talk with. Great stories. You know, he had a big run in New York. He was a big star. You know, in our business. So, but nothing really outrageous or anything. You know, he just was always polite, soft spoken, and I still think he was really a good guy. He got crossface with the Cowboy because, you know, that territory was very challenging from a physical standpoint of what Watts demanded in the ring to the travel, and there was no airplane trips. You get your ass in a car, and that's where you went. I always wonder why wrestlers used to drive big Cadillacs and Lincolns, and the two reasons are it was status, it exuded success.
Yes,
the big car, and they were just more comfortable, and you could put 4 people in it,
and you could fit more bags.
Yeah, well, yeah, and you could put their bags in your massive trunk.
Yeah,
but the 4 people. That's 6 cents a mile.
Right.
Meaning that they pay you 2 cents a mile for the trip, for sitting in your car and you driving them to the next town or whatever. And so the 6 cents a mile was a pretty cool deal. Let's say you drove 200 miles, that's $12, right?
Yep.
Well, it may not sound like shit right now, but when gas is $1 and something a gallon, you got 2 or 3 tanks. You got at least a couple of tanks of gas out of that trans money,
right? And
sometimes the trips are so damn long, which a lot of them were. You got your trans money help pay your hotel room,
right?
So that's why the guys drove those great big cars. But I don't know where I got on that topic. But anyway, handsome Jimmy and a lot of those guys are so damn big they drove those Lincolns and Cadillacs and so forth because they were comfortable. And you could put more of your 2 cents a mile guys in there with you to make some extra cash.
Let's do another one here. This is from Mike. He says, any stories or memories of Rhubarb Jones during his brief stint as a ring announcer in WCW?
Oh, Rhubarb was there a good while, actually. Rhubarb was the top morning drive DJ in Atlanta. And he had a really, really high-ranking morning show. Rhubarb Jones, and they played FM country. And Rhubarb got sick. I'm not sure what his affliction was. Might have been cancer. I'm not real sure, but it killed him. But what a nice guy he was. Really personable. You could tell why he was so popular on the radio. His voice just embraced fun and happiness, and had a great presentation. And a good dude. And of course, when we do those TV shows at Center Stage or something, that was promotion. Rhubarb would always talk about where he's going tonight. We're going down to Center Stage, blah, blah, blah. Media stretch.
Right.
But a real nice guy. And he had a pretty good gig there doing that thing. And, sometimes we think all these morning guys, even in the market size of Atlanta, are making a fortune. They're really not.
No.
So, you got buddies in the radio business. They work their ass off, but they're not getting rich,
right?
But they're doing okay.
Yeah.
And Rhubarb was kind of that guy. Real nice fella, no doubt. Never late, always dependable, just a good professional dude. And he had fun doing the gig. Some of his best moments were before we went on the air, and he was warming up the audience. So I miss Rhubarb. He's one of the guys that if he was still alive, I'm sure that I would
Be in touch.
keep in touch with. Yeah.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at savewithconrad.com.